Good afternoon, good evening, I'm Assistant Chief Tommy Diaz of the Harris County Sheriff's Office. We're here at the 15,400 block of Sellers in North Harris County. We're currently investigating a deputy-involved shooting. All deputies are safe, all the public is safe, but there is one suspect who was struck and pronounced deceased earlier this evening at this location. At about 8:52 p.m., the Harris County Sheriff's Office received multiple calls for service for a discharge of firearms. One call for service listed about 10 to 15 gunshots. Another call for service listed that or advised that there were live viewing cameras of two unknown suspects discharging firearms in the area. And a third call for service, the call taker can hear gunshots in the background. So deputies respond. They're here within 9 minutes. While en route to the scene, they get flagged down by a witness who, and deputies at that point determined and broadcast that this was an aggravated assault investigation. So deputies come down this particular road that we're on, Sellers, and it's dead ends at the end of this street. Upon arrival, the deputies observe a suspect carrying a weapon. He's pointing the weapon at the driver's side door of another vehicle. Deputies exit their vehicle, issue multiple orders in both English and Spanish for the suspect to drop the weapon. The suspect then redirects and points the weapon at the deputies. At that particular point, two deputies discharge their firearm multiple times. The suspect was struck, and the suspect was struck, and then deputies secure the scene, call for CPR, and render aid. What's going on right now is that the homicide unit, Harris County Sheriff's Office homicide unit, is investigating this particular scene. The Internal Affairs Division office is on scene as well. They will review this particular shooting for any policy violations and ensuring that we followed all of our own policies. The Harris County District Attorney's Office is also on scene, and they conduct an independent investigation. And the Institute of Forensic Science will conduct the autopsy, and they will make the scene as well. In addition, as we do with all officer-involved shootings, we notify the Texas Attorney General's office in their database, and we will also, right now there is no threat to the community. Everything is safe and secure here. The investigation will continue likely for another couple of hours while evidence is collected, statements are taken, and with all these types of events, with these critical incidents, the deputies that were involved will be placed on critical incident administrative leave. We don't know the suspect. We do know that it's a Hispanic male in his 30s. The deputies, one has about 5 years experience on patrol, and the other deputy has less than 1 year experience. But like I said, all deputies are safe. There is no more threat to the community, and we will be releasing body-worn camera as we usually do within 30 days. We're also going to say some words and some things in Spanish, but I'd like to answer any questions that y'all have right now. No? No questions? Okay. Major Suarez will make some comments in Spanish.
Thank you, Chief. Buenas noches, soy Mayor Saúl Suárez de la Oficina de Alguacil del Condado de Harris. Hoy a las 9 de la noche, nuestros oficiales respondieron a una llamada que involucraba a dos sospechosos disparando armas en unas calles públicas. Antes de llegar, ellos también se encontraron con una víctima que les dijo que esos mismos sospechosos le habían apuntado una arma. Entonces los oficiales confrontaron a estos sospechosos. Sí vieron que un sospechoso traía una arma. Esa misma arma la estaba apuntando a la víctima. Entonces los oficiales le ordenaron muchas veces que bajara su arma en inglés y también en español. El sospechoso no bajó su arma y también se le apuntó a los oficiales. Entonces los dos oficiales dispararon sus armas al sospechoso, y el sospechoso falleció por sus heridas. Un oficial tiene 5 años de policía y el otro oficial tiene menos de 1 año. Entonces, como formalidad, en esta escena vamos a estar investigando nuestro equipo de homicidio, nuestro equipo de escena de crimen, también nuestros asuntos internos y también el fiscal del distrito. Vamos a investigar este incidente. También vamos a darles el video del cuerpo que traen, de la cámara del cuerpo que traen los oficiales. Eso se lo vamos a dar entre 45 días para que tengan la oportunidad de que lo miren también ustedes. También queremos recordar a la comunidad que muchas gracias por su paciencia y también por asegurarles que también no hay ahorita más riesgo a la seguridad pública. Muchas gracias.